Wavesound Audiobooks presents The Farm at Peppertree Crossing by Léonie Kelsall, narrated by Hruby. Chapter 1. Roni closed her fist around her keys. The longest metal shaft protruded between her fingers, a perfectly legal weapon. She'd sensed the presence behind her about 5 blocks from the train station, where the street lights were spaced farther apart. It paused when she paused, hurried when she hurried, and disappeared into the shadows when she turned. Most women were smart enough to travel in pairs around here, but most women didn't have to work late in the city on a Wednesday night and then hike 2 clicks home from the train station. The guy who dogged her footsteps was an idiot. Any woman who risked walking this neighbourhood at night was no stranger to his type. Roni dug bitten nails into the key as it slipped between her fingers, tightened her hand on the cracked leather strap slung across her chest. The self-defence instructor had insisted bags should only ever be carried on one shoulder and surrendered instantly on demand. "Better a handbag than your life," he'd said, handing out printed memes. Whoever spent their Sunday coming up with that little gem had far more disposable income than Roni did. No way was anyone getting her bag without producing a knife. She broke into a jog as the back of her apartment block came into view. The few unbroken streetlights along the cracked pavement flickering beacons in the gloom. A chill gust slammed the smeared glass of the rear entry door behind her. Dead leaves and empty chip packets scuttled inside to join the damp mound against the wall of letterboxes. She pinched her nose at the dank smell. Once spring arrived properly, the rubbish would still blow in, but at least the mould would retreat. One eye on the external door, she keyed open her box. 8 long cramping flights of stairs separated her from the further safety of her 4th-floor apartment. Each landing had once boasted a window, a deception to make the structure seem less prison-like. Now, urban art decorated the boarded-up holes. She paused on the 3rd landing, holding her breath as she made certain there were no sounds of pursuit from below. Her racing heart slowed a notch, and she took a second to compose herself before she hammered on door 347. Footsteps thundered from above. Then a couple of kids pushed past, leaping down steps, 3 at a time. Beyond the door, she could make out Mr. Edwards' familiar shuffle.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?